Then the provided number is going to be
8260.
Zoom ấy để không được mà kỳ.
Phải gọi nó hỏi nó what kind of vision plan they have. And nó nói mình they under VSP or co-management. And then mình mới go in được.
Make sure zoom in a way that's seeing the voice we have it right here already.
Yeah.
So zoom in a way that we can see.
Okay. So you have called Daniel up?
Số này ngày này mình phải đổi rồi phải không?
No. Cái ngày này the day that he came in exam. It's okay.
Đúng, nếu mà Medicare mình bill, nếu mà em put on the Medicare this day, the Medicare on this day.
Nhưng mà mình đâu có bill này được same day đâu, mình bill on the 22nd. He came in the same day. If you do refresh and do everything, because he needs to make it on. It's
Right.
okay. So 45151.
So now enter the social security number of co-optima.
Bây giờ bớt
What day? What day? 05 làm exact.
8 rồi.
Exactly là gì?
Medical.
3,
5. Over here. Okay.
14, 19. So on cái form này á, cái ông này là của ông này. So on cái form này á, social number, date of birth là 03-14-19-78. And then what?
And then it said day of card issue. Cái day of card issue á.
Effective.
You see?
This
This is the
is
day.
exactly the
You have a copy exactly.
07. 07. Okay.
And then the day of service thì mình để cái ngày bữa nay đi.
Để nó service.
01. Bữa nay mấy tháng?
Mà cái này thay nha, bill vô gì vậy? Bill cái này hả?
Này đăng này chưa bill nè.
Chỉ còn đăng là
Cái này mình chỉ pull cái I'll show you how to pull cái kia ra.
chỉ pull cái eligibility thôi phải không?
We go for Medi-Cal, huh?
Medicare và regular Medicare.
Not through VSP.
No.
So
That's
this
why we have
building
to do
is
it.
Medi-Cal,
So do to the 16
not
bữa nay the
through
16
VSP. Regular Medi-Cal. Say patient Medi-Cal not
Also,
belong to any
You have to put
group.
no. You have got 2004 nó mới chịu.
Nó mới chịu, nó phát triển.
40
That's a need, right?
40 number in
Okay.
the date of service.
Then it's need.
And then submit.
So it tell you do wrong, it tell you incorrect không? It's
For
correct
date
format
hả?
for all day á. See, you have
Vậy
to go
là-
back.
For submit for
So you have to copy
on
exact, giống exact vậy á. On the birthday với the service day you put 03 nó không accepted. You put 2003.
So
So you have to close okay and then go back to the
ở đây nó không
nó không chịu. You have to put 2003 nó mới chịu. See, I tell you eligible liền không? See when it's eligible.
Okay, can I bring to this
Yeah.
page?
When it's eligible nó cứ theo mình cái county code. When it's not eligible, it tell us no county code. Không có chọn cái county code đó.
Where is it? Pour your mouse there and there as I can record.
1, 2.
And when the patient eligible or not eligible, where's the
Like this. You bring out the page, so at the bottom it say it. Right?
No gì đâu nè, when you look at that, nó có cái number, the primary A code, it's 60, and the bottom is recipient county code, that means they are eligible. But when you go in here, mà nó không có hai cái số đó, that means they're not.
Okay.
nếu mà có code đó là eligible.
Dạ, có code này.
Không có code đó là không eligible.
Dạ. Okay. Nếu mà không có print out cái tờ này được á hả? Thì mình phải call
Không
them.
phải, không có tờ được mà lại giống như like
Nghĩa là không có
người ta
cái
có
code.
eligible cái gì mà mình bấm sometimes nó không có nằm trong đây.
Thì mình phải call cái
Mình
Medicare
phải call Medicare.
with the number, Medicare number. Phải không?
So always
Này, cái coding ha. Này là cái ngón tay trước cái chỏ này là zoom nè.
Yeah.
Zoom,
This page hả?
zoom to the monitor này ha.
Yes.
Just say zoom to the monitor ha. Zoom lại ha. Giờ back up ra nè. Em chạy ra nè. Ha. Zoom này. Sometimes em nghe theo nhà nói gì đó thì bây giờ chị Nam bí gì đó thì em pinpoint nó lại ha. Just her hand right here. Zoom back ha. Nè, nói gì đó.
Yeah.
Now you say something on here. Sometimes it's on there. I'm zooming nha. Oh my, that's pretty cool.
Rồi còn gì nữa?
Để cái tay zoom cho nó rõ nè.
United
Tay
United
ha.
Healthcare gì nữa? Yeah, healthcare.
thì nhớ hay cho không mình phải bill through mình call check for bill eligible and then we use a paper form
Check eligibility.
and then we
Where?
do
Where do you check eligibility? On the VSD first, and then otherwise call them up.
cái này mình expire mình can't go in there no more so we have to call.
Okay, thanks. This is regular Medicare billing. But I have a color. Should have that. Medicare billing. Cái này nó ghi nè.
You know you have to put 2 different days, okay? The day they exam and the day they bill. You can't.
Bill 2 weeks. Exam. Hay sao?
Cái part cái việc của nó là không phải đợi kiếm về mình mới bill được.
Không phải được. Ok. Rồi.
Xong
Now Medicare xong rồi. Medicare
cũng
bill.
xong rồi.
Eligibility cũng xong. Nói chữ này là
Cái này á, you use for all kind of insurance, every insurance luôn á. Even though we don't have on here, giống như like your aunt, mình đâu có provide, we are not the provider for actually her insurance đâu có, it's not on here. Like your aunt á. So you have to call and then they ask for the doctor ID, tax ID. We are the provider and we give them the tax ID. And then we have to add the information. Like
All these things say here the number and how do you do? Just say take one case as example and proceed from there.
okay. So cái này use for all insurance billing phải không? Except for Medicare với lại VSB. Right? So chẳng hạn như cái case của my aunt.
So you did.
How do you check them? You call them up?
Because the number that she gave me on her card, I call and I ask to check her eligibility. And they give me, okay, what her maximum is and everything. And then we always ask them, do we need authorization number or not? They say, oh no, you don't have to, I just need to bill it.
So
and then
when
you ask for the address so we can bill the claim.
Right.
They will give you the information.
Okay.
All the things say don't put it to our head. Just, can you just give the number and we'll proceed step by step? Just say asking the call. What's the number? Do you have the number?
Well, that's why you have to check the
On the
in the car. The insurance card, they have the customer number.
So this case is for someone who have the Medicare card, but not in the system yet.
We're not talking about Medicare, we're talking about insurance, regular insurance.
Regular insurance.
Yeah.
So the insurance,
Mình có thể pull out cái file của my aunt ha.
yeah, pull out. Don't say case by case. Pull it out.
What is her name? Catherine Nguyễn. Ngày đó belong
If insurance without on
No, nothing.
the online system, yes.
I think it's
Is it one phone number to call or is a lot of phone number to call? Only one phone number?
every card has different phone number. All the insurance has different phone number.
Okay, so check the phone number out. It's on the card. Check phone number out.
Có thể trong đó không thôi. On được hay đừng.
See phone
No, it's
number.
independent. It should be right here.
Phone.
Should be there.
Because I have her boyfriend file in her file too.
See phone number and then call.
And then call,
Đấy,
check for
Catherine
eligibility.
What is her husband name?
Should be in there too.
I know.
Link
What is her husband name?
and then
And then they will give us what they gonna.
the
Okay.
National.
provider. And then what's our tax ID?
And then they tell us
Then
okay, the patient not I mean what kind of benefit are you looking for? So we say we're looking for vision plan.
then
Vision benefit here.
what kind of benefit we looking for?
Vision benefit.
So cái này có hơn đâu có không?
That's how information.
Ở đây mình copy đó luôn thì mình coi. Này là cái case in what insurance company?
It's not on here.
Oh, okay. Hỏi lại nha.
Chừng nào mấy người này có on này thì mình biết rồi.
Rồi.
But like her case, we don't have. She's not. Holding on.
And then they say what kind of vision benefit? What is our provider number or?
Oh no, they ask for the tax ID.
Right.
So
Okay.
the doctor will call it.
Cũng làm xem, cũng check lên cái kia luôn phải không? Hay link luôn phải không?
Medical answer is no, it's not on the website. Mình call nó verify thôi.
Okay.
Chừng nào when I say something on here
The tax ID
online.
number, anything?
Lấy cho mình. Ok, còn cái ông này.
What is this about? Is all the insurance name, and then this is our provider, which is this belong to us.
See,
What?
you see, mỗi cái insurance we have different provider number.
That's right.
Okay. So whatever you call, they ask for provider.
Right.
So that is the provider.
The
So
provider.
IMED usually they ask for provider number and then they ask for account number. So we give both of them.
Okay. Make me a copy of that.
Ờ vậy.
And
So Friday.
Ok, được, không sao hết.
that's why
Friday.
thôi bữa nay là sẽ nói I'll help you so tối cũng sao như sao.
No, just know the schedule. So now Friday and Saturday.
So you off tomorrow phải không? Okay, you can help me tomorrow phải không? Ở Riverside. Okay. Như vậy là tuần tới thì Friday and Saturday off. Like most of the time, right?
Saturday, Friday and Saturday.
And Catherine thấy này belong in her file. Rồi cái này là cái copy. Này mình muốn một cái example của nó vậy thôi. And then một cái example của how you bill her. Like first verify cái insurance, right?
So all you need is call
And then cái này á là cách how to bill. And you use cái HIPAA, HIPAA gì cũng use that.
form. Hit form.
HIPAA.
So now, this is the address mình bill cái plan. See? So all look in the back of the car also. See, and then another give information.
Okay. Okay. Một cái nữa. Mà khi mình fill it out á, thì mình đeo cái form này nè. This one look like this, right?
Yeah, what is it?
Insurance ID number là có mấy gì? Người
The
her
social
number,
number.
right?
Yeah. They always the social number. They're always the member social number. Whoever the member, you put that ID number down. Chứ không phải là the patient now.
Cái ngày nào mà thanh your training next time, pay for it, I was there and then
Dạ thì giống như hôm nay nếu mà say với đó thì mình
tell you about the fellowship.
dạ.
Yeah.
Thì whatever hôm nay mà tham gia học á thì
No.
No, next time, next Friday or Saturday.
Thôi make it next Saturday, no, thôi make it next Friday, next Saturday đi, không?
Yeah, make it formal and then we know because
No,
actually
no.
today I and Dr. we are just take up because we don't know what to expect over here. So
Okay. thì với mấy so far mấy nói như vậy đi rồi từ từ nữa, you know, everything is okay.
Just from there from 10 to whatever we close on and then we just wait an extra
Okay
day.
rồi.
Then
Ủa, nhớ St. Moses ông này chưa mà. Mà mình bill
I have to bill before. He have it every year. Remember, I'm got every year. So I have to bill him. He haven't come in for
SOS là gì?
patient on file. Thì từ cái này á, mình all the signatures on file already. So when you fill this form, you always say patient signature on file.
Oh,
You
okay.
hit SOS.
SOF. Signature on file.
Tí là mình put cái ngày
The
mà
date.
patient exam á, có không? Hoặc là patient information, file.
Nhớ nha, it's always the member. The member ID is not the patient ID. Yeah. If the patient is the member, mình mới để the certificate down. If it's not the member, nếu mà the patient is not the member, but the spouse hay the child, we have to use the member ID. We cannot use
Yeah,
it.
and then on here thì put là sau hay spouse, phải không?
Mhm.
So,
And then
okay,
they
they
can-
go with cái member.
The member, yeah.
what is this about?
This is just another like weird insurance not on the VSP, and we have to call in and we have to fill out this form. In all our insurance the same, correct?
The VSP, are we done with that? The
Kinda,
VSP?
right.
Are you
We-
comfortable with it? Okay, right.
VSP, hả?
My question is checking the insurance.
Yeah.
You passed that.
VSP rồi.
Building the
And then
basic.
biết luôn rồi.
Building the basic.
Biết rồi.
Building the primary eye care.
Thì
For
primary
VSP.
care chịu
How
biết.
about this one?
We go by the with the most popular.
Okay.
We can
This is
send.
primary eye care.
All the same like Medicare.
Primary. Oh, no.
No, this is many on the VSP primary
Oh.
eye care.
It's the same thing. The same thing at you have to go and name. Yeah, I think you saw it. Oh, yeah.
Quên rồi. Mình có sao nói this insurance or not, if this is not on VSP we have to use this form, right? So we have to familiar with like how what information to fill out
Take
too.
the show on the phone on the camcorder. So
Hi,
before we,
my name is Catherine.
before we,
Hippa.
the hip
Where?
phone.
Where?
So,
I won't tell you his far. You have to know this.
HCFA
Yeah.
Pha Hippa.
You don't know his far.
Okay, let's go.
This is the HIPAA form,
Okay,
which is
Hippa.
if the patient
HCFA 1500.
HIPAA, not HIPAA. HIPAA is
No.
confidential claim form.
Yeah.
And if a patient don't have VSP, no MES whatsoever,
We have to use this.
Yeah.
And then
what
Blue
system
Shield
we
Blue Cross
use?
mình cũng như cái này nữa.
In what insurance in here we use the
We use
HIPAA.
this for all the insurance except VSP, co-management,
Regular
medical
medical.
eye service.
The regular medical, med eye service, and co.
Except those. Thế mình không có use cái này.
The MES no HIPAA.
MES they don't use HIPAA.
How
They
about,
have their own form.
how about United Healthcare?
You have to use HIPAA.
Mark me the one you HIPAA and mark it. to me. Did you get your butt here and learn something through Dr. Wayne? The last time we had a chair here.
Em biết rồi, em viết nó xuống rồi. I wrote everything
It's
down.
okay. Each person we learn, and then the online system we call,
Hello.
check for provider.
Hi there.
I'm here to pick up my contacts.
Oh, okay. Would you please write down your name for me, please?
Yeah.
And somebody in the office calling you that's ready?
Yeah.
Is it your mom calling
Yeah.
yesterday?
Oh, right.
Okay. Alicia, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think Alicia bà bò. Bà bò.
My name and what?
Huh?
What did you want me to put down?
Oh, that's okay. I
Oh,
remember your
okay.
name now. Your signature is so famous.
Oh.
You know why? I give your mom a hard time. I'm like spelling that for me. So
What's the
no,
last
I
name?
remember.
Oh.
Balboa.
Balboa.
You know you have to come back for an eye exam, right?
Yeah.
and the insurance company. So if you toss it back to them, at least they'll know who it belongs to. Make sure everything's got a name on it. The diagnosis sheet, you know, your exam sheet, it's got the name on it. I told them this is for the.
Oh, okay.
I told them a little. I went over a little bit of the, you know, the astigmatism, myopia, hyperopia. What that means, the contact lens fitting. Here's where you'll write down their trial, if you dispense it or not, or if it needs to be ordered, and use that section what we're going to actually order for the patient. And then make sure they put the name, model number, color, all the information for the frame. This is organized into spaces so they're not looking all over the place. Maybe these need to be filed, you know, insurance bills. You know, and over here, I guess these are pending, waiting to be picked up. You know, so you got to make it kind of a section for each. You know, for the. And I gave them copies of our 60 and then 42. So at the end, they can see the total fee, and then what their share of cost is, so they can see what they've saved.
Okay.
On there.
I see.
Never let the patient see me.
Okay.
And if it's a medical diagnosis, you know, either Dr. DiCarlo usually writes them here for me. What the medical diagnosis is, dry eye syndrome or something. You know,
They
to
mailed it
correspond with
to
one of
us
these
yesterday,
office
so
visits.
if it's not here today, then tomorrow.
And then if you do like he does a lot of the extended ophthalmology.
Ophthalmology.
Yeah. So he'll indicate which diagnosis codes goes for that procedure. You know, which diagnosis codes go for each procedure that he's done, so the girls know how to bill.
Yeah. Anything else?
There's lots. And I brought you some new Medi-Cal forms. These are a lot easier than the old ones. You don't have to put the frame information. These need to be typed, because the computer reads them. If anything's outside of the lines, it will reject it. If it's handwritten, it's going to reject
So
it.
need to be time on
So
there.
type them on there. The last name first, first name last,
Just-
in caps. We need to write
You
that
write it
down.
down.
Last name first, comma, right?
So we'll go last, first,
I found
all caps.
know the baby and city phone number.
Address. You always have to get an eligibility verification number each time the patient comes in. You can't use one from last month if he didn't come in. If he comes in the next month, you have to get a new one. So you have to call Medi-Cal, get that EVC number,
EVC
eligibility
number.
verification
Okay.
code.
Okay,
Type it in there so they know you have one.
I see.
Make sure everything is in these little boxes. If it's outside of a box, too high, too low, they're going to reject it. You're going to get a denial on it, whether it's correct
You won't get
information or
your-
not. This is what I learned in the Medi-Cal seminar.
Okay.
It's just
You have to fill in this. You have to fill in this. Place of service is always 1, put 0 for Medicare status. You have to put your Medi-Cal number when you get that. The doctor's, 8266423.
Yeah, I need to.
Okay, and you have to put the principal code in there.
What do you call it?
Now, you
No
can't
longer
send these in until after
Right.
you've delivered the
What
appliance.
time frame,
Because
do
you have to
get it?
fill in the
Wait a
delivery
week, 2
date.
days? How long?
What I do is I would pre-prepare these. Once they've been dispensed, I fill in the dates and send it off.
On,
I see.
how
You have to
is your
fill
prescription
in
too and how old it is.
Yeah, I have
all
a
of-
receipt,
all
but
of
I have it
this,
with me, and I need a
this,
prescription. I want
This,
these,
I brought another
these,
sheet
uh,
with the call
frames
codes. You have to use
and,
these
Are you
call
on the frame
codes,
here?
qualifying
No, I want
codes.
these frames. These are very good. So
Oh, the one
Lenses,
you
we
have
generally
right
use a
now.
10
so you
for the
want
lenses.
Just the lenses
just the
out.
lenses. and
Frames,
what
if they've
time-
never
How
had
long
frames, it's a
prescription?
50.
How
Oh,
long
I
ago
you
was
print the
your
PIA
prescription?
form.
No, it's
The
just
PIA.
3 or 4 months. I have to get it.
This is the PIA.
That's
From
the
the
claim
other
form.
office,
That's a
right?
claim
Yes,
form.
this is
Not
the
this
claim
office. I
form.
have my
So
own.
typically we
I
have
know, I
our
know, at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
office.
okay.
At the other office. That's what I
ID
mean.
number.
How much would it cost
The
me
other
for
color
both
ID number.
lenses?
Well, it's there, and
That's
then
the one.
that's where you'll get your own eventually, but I guess you use Dr. DiCarlo's for now, so that's his number.
That's his number.
Yeah,
got you.
that's his
So this is the
number.
PIA one.
This is the this is the billing. The
How about the one that-
PIA has, are those little pink
Yeah, the one that
Forms.
sent it to the
Yeah,
prison.
that goes to the prison. These are for your billing.
How do you have that? Because I talked
Little
about
pink-
that. And this is what
We
I'm
have to
talking
borrow
about.
some
Yeah, that
bolsa.
goes to the
No, this
PIA
is-
lab.
This is what I'm asking for him. He said he have tons over there, and
Yeah.
we need this.
Mm-hmm.
We have some
Bring
trouble
some.
with this because we send this and they reject it. They don't.
Oh, because I don't think you guys are set up with Medi-Cal. You're under Dr. DiCarlo. You guys have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We need this from the.
If you
Yeah.
say,
So you
just say
haven't have it here.
you are
You don't
gonna
bring
I
it.
don't think they have it
I
here.
give him.
Ask mine.
I give him a copy
They don't
of
have it here at all. They were
No, no, I
always
mean
in Long Beach.
when you're over there.
Probably on Monday or
Oh,
Tuesday, so-
Right,
but
so-
when-
They were
this
always
is-
in Long
we
Beach.
figured that out. That this hollow. And
all
this
right,
is
would
the
you
code
like
right
us to like
So
give us
it's
some
ship to Long Beach?
Send it back.
money or
No, 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 no. This is what we use.
Sure,
Oh, you
so
closed on Wednesday. That's
And then-
another thing, yeah. That's all right. Yeah. Okay.
This is the code right here that
Right, I
we
know
use.
that.
yeah, we close on
This is the
Wednesday.
one that comes here. You see, or
All right, thank
Oh.
you very much.
So
for
from Long
stopping
Beach, he
our-
will do it
oh,
over
ship
here.
to Long Beach address. That's right.
That's
Oh
why-
my goodness.
That's why it took for 2 months for our lens. That's what I'm asking. It took 2 months for our lens, not 2 weeks. They keep calling.
Vision,
Yeah.
use Z2930.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the V2100. Medi-Cal use the Z codes. Bifocal, Z2932. That's your bifocal lens code. So that's all you'd have to put.
Just press the Z in here.
The Z, not a V code, not a V2100 or V2101, nothing like that. Just use the Z code for both. Either it's the
Yeah, I saw that.
Z2930 or with the 2 on the end for bifocal.
Okay, rồi.
So this is the charge. What does the V here stand for?
That's the frame code.
What is the EVC here?
That you have to call when you
Yeah.
have the patient's information. You need their ID number, their date of
We
birth,
got that part.
and their issue date on
Do
their
you
card.
understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
This is copy này. Lens phải không?
This is exam.
Frame. Lens.
For frames, you use a 50. Now, if they've lost their frame,
That's it, right?
51.
You can use a 51.
52.
okay.
51.
And so, let's say you add up the exam, a single vision, and a frame. So that's what, 170.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to put the you don't put, oh, that's what I should tell you. No decimal points.
Yeah. Okay.
No decimal points.
Mấy lần không rồi.
Don't put decimal points. I write it out of habit, but
Còn
don't
chẳng
use
hạn như
decimal
the other
points.
plan á.
Just write it like that.
They would ask.
Don't put the decimal points because the computer will read it as another
Another number.
number and it'll mess it all up.
Okay.
So don't
You
use
got
decimal
that.
points.
Actually,
Just
I've
do
done that before, so we should be okay.
720049000.
Yeah.
And then you just
Sign.
and
From the center of
2004 and
Tôi làm thầy vậy chứ.
We build paper that where do we mail it?
envelopes. Okay, we'll send some more over. I'll give
Yes,
some to
sir.
Dr. DeCarlo.
Just
'Cause I do it-
to
That goes with the PA.
set it,
Right.
wrap the lens up, custom care. So what we done with this, for example, for Axis 7, I call them and then ask them the EVC.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they need a few more envelopes. You can grab some of the blue
We
and
have to
white
go by this.
envelopes.
He said, this is the number, see?
And you show her this already, right? How about this?
We went to
Which one is the
This one.
They've got a
490?
handful. We could probably use some more.
Let me see it.
So this you already went through and everything is good. And
Put it on the computer. Don't put the decimal point. Put 4900
Waveforms and the
because they punch in the computer.
Yeah, actually, in the
So-
frame,
Can you-
there's a.
when we
Medi-Cal-
bill,
oh,
we bill
no.
the
I think
money for the
these are
frames
shelves
whatsoever
too.
there,
Olivia
and we
knows
do the exam,
the
etc.
dial frame
The
forms.
frame
So if they've
and the
got
lens.
if they want to,
Before the exam.
dispute something,
9204.
there's some of those Olivia
It's
knows
always
where those are. Those go
9204,
with the
yeah.
black white envelopes. So, but yeah, I forgot those. They can use some of those.
Yeah.
Exam, nữa là the lens.
Okay. And Tanya's here, so
929.
she said I can go.
V2020.
I don't know.
The lens,
They
single
want me to
vision
do
lens.
Tanya's here. She's going.
V2020 single vision.
So he's back to go. So I don't know. We'll see what they need.
Before exam,
Yeah.
50 là gì?
We got build your own patient.
Code for what?
lens,
For the
And then
frame.
videotaping. So
And frame.
can go over.
Yeah, the length, the exam, and frame. The first one, normally it go first is the exam. V 2020 is the frame. And Z, it could be 29, it could be 32, depending on
That's why they have this
single.
form for you to go
Dr.
through.
DeCarlo's gonna bring some more.
Okay.
The green one.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Video. Video.
Ngon quá.
Em để này somewhere.
Ngon không?
Just take one.
This is on for Dr. Uy, so you know.
Ngon không?
Oh,
Presto, I'm a blur. I'm just a ghost.
Ở đâu Pedro hả?
Không.
Ở đó George.
it could be before I think.
I don't know.
So, anyway, actually, it's have sometimes some the patient need the document, and take the picture there.
No, no, not
Anyway,
em. Em.
so this is done, right?
Where's em? Where is it?
This understood, right? Oh,
Well-
so you told him this one.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Go through the hip.
I had one that I started filling out for the girls.
You got a new one?
Where did that one go? Lines. Okay, you
That's
have
a
to
new rule.
provider number, and down here,
The pin number.
I put it
or
there.
they'll reject
There's a
it.
copy, you just write it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down.
So
So,
Blue Cross Blue Shield, they should issue you. I don't know if you're hooked up with them, but they should issue you a PIN number,
This we have.
provider
Cross Blue Shield
identification
only.
number. So for Blue Cross Blue Shield, they require that their PIN number,
number?
goes on those
PIN.
lines. And
PIN.
No,
PIN
provider
number.
number. Pin number is down here.
yeah, it's the
Provider.
same thing.
Same number?
The provider identification number.
So that's a new one?
That's
new?
the only one.
provider
Yeah,
or
that's the
PIN
only one
number.
that they require.
That one when you do it on the
number there.
computer or you do it on a HIPAA
And when I do it on the HICFA.
And the
But when you
PIN.
get signed up with Ifinity, you can do all this over the computer.
That's really.
It's
So
so
the
much
Blue Cross Blue
easier.
Shield-
Blue Cross Blue Shield, they've got hundreds. And if if one of the insurance companies you're not using isn't on there, you can call the insurance company, get their number, and BSP
Just-
can add it on for you.
Just do it now. Just do it now. And
Yeah.
you let Kimberly do it online to show us one time we record it.
Sure.
And then
But do we have any patient for that?
look up.
First. But
No,
This is
like,
male L.
that's right, DL. Right.
Okay, so
Right.
this is yours, right?
Phone number has got.
And this one,
it's IMED, and it's a discount plan that you could pull up. You just Blue Cross Blue Shield's all over the place. It could be under any insurance. So it's best if you could get until you start learning which one. Or
Yeah,
which.
just enter the phone number. Can you show on the online
Get
one?
the
It was
phone.
the one
Get the
that-
phone number.
The one
I
that
don't know.
said-
If I can do it under ours.
Yeah,
It'll
what-
just come up like a
Maybe use
HICFA.
yours, they've been using it up there covers.
Yeah. It'll just come up like a HICFA form.
To order
Vision
this
plan?
before.
That's
Huh.
Vision Plan of America. That's
Oh.
totally
I
different.
thought it would be
That's VSP.
Vision Service Plan.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so
we don't have a
Medicare
patient for
provider
that at the
opens
same
it up
time.
to-
no, but she can show you how to get in there.
But the
But they will-
Ifinity
your
just makes it
husband
so
has
much
the,
easier. The
he wrote it
BSP
down already.
website,
To go ahead and
because you can
access
put
it.
your lab orders through on there. You know, your labs in there. You can do the billing. Yeah. You should definitely. And when you get onto the Ifinity, tell me you want to sign up for Medi-Cal billing.
Okay, log on. So I'm on
And
there.
we've already got
Still go
paid.
on
We've got
Affinity
paid
too?
so
Yeah,
much
still go
faster.
on Infinity.
okay,
Yeah, just started
Okay,
out.
now you
Give me
let's
this-
talk Kimberly will show you how to get in.
sit aside. And
Fine, you wanna sit, I'm looking.
You guys won't be able to do this yet. You're gonna have to do it by hand.
Well, talk to her, don't look.
Using this
Sign.
to go in to show them how to get
Yeah.
in. And that's it. But I usually do by hand.
You wanna have a chair?
So if we sign up under his